Number one was really about their nature and how they initially came across to me. I'm all about first impressions, and I'm all about the right fit. So it was whether they came across and interacted well. Actually, to uphold a conversation is super important in the industry to build that trust and refinement with people. Number two was kind of the passion for what they were interested in doing, because there's many opportunities to have a franchise, and especially a travel and a cruise franchise nowadays. So I think it was the passion of why they kind of chose me and wanted to have a chat about the brand and where they saw themselves with the products that they'd be selling their customers. Number three is really about why they wanted to come into this. So that might have been certainly from the 7 that I've recruited with no travel background, was why they wanted it, and actually understanding how dynamic the industry is and how we can then showcase that and build on that, but also, understanding whether they've got a business background and, their initial why choose travel, because they could choose any business that they wanted to do. Our business stands, being part of the Fred Olsen Group, is all about our family values, and we kind of work that into every single day life and making sure that everyone feels comfortable at work and things like that. So we want to make sure any franchisee who joins the family, so to speak, fits into the community and how we go with it. So I've wanted to know their family values, kind of what they get up to in their personal lives, where they stand. And I think that sends an awful lot about what a person is and what they can bring to the table and what they do. The next one kind of leads on quite nicely, because it's all about whether they come across trustworthy. And unfortunately, during the pandemic, we was in a bit of a rocky place with a few franchisees. So it's really important that not only do we get the right fit, we get the right ones that we can trust, because this model is all about putting a trust in a person to run their own business.
How deep do you sort of probe into their background? Do you CRB checks?
We don't do CRB checks, but we do an Experian check. So we do a soft credit check into their history. We then have a look at obviously their CV. We do a couple of personal references as well, because I think that's really important to get an understanding with that. And if they mention that they've had their own business or been involved in stuff, we go to company's house and do a check on that. And then kind of my final one is, would I buy off them? If I was a customer in a customer's shoes, would I feel comfortable, feel trusted to invest my money and my holiday and my time and all that excitement into buying off that person? And if I feel I would, then I'd be jumping all over it. And it's not always about what they know, because we can help and shape that, but it's just to have those initial foundations in place, I think, is really, really important.